Hi everybody, now I would like to teach you about the modal auxiliary verb such as helping verb need not. How to use need not in a sentence, let us learn in this session very carefully. Generally we use the helping verb need not in order to talk about things that are not necessary to do. Okay, now let us learn very clearly. Here need not means don't have to or doesn't have to. Instead of need not, we can use either don't have to or doesn't have to. Here don't have to is to be used with the subjects such as I, we, you and they, and doesn't have to is to be used with the subjects such as he, she and it. For good and all, don't have to should be used with plural subjects and doesn't have to should be used with singular subjects. I, we, you and they. If you take these subjects are called plural subjects. You may think that I is singular, but if you take the subject I from the first person, here we should apply the plural rule for the subject I, which is from the first person. Instead of need not, we can use either don't have to or doesn't have to. These three are helping verbs, and these three helping verbs give negative sense in a sentence. Now let us see the structure. Subject plus need not plus verb 1 plus object plus other words such as phrase. Here V1 means the first form of the verb. The first form of the verb should be used after the helping verb need not. We don't have to use need not to. After need not, to should not be used. Subject plus need not plus verb 1 plus object plus other words. This is the structure which indicates negative sense regarding the things which are not necessary to do. Now let us see some examples which are related to the given structure. Subject plus need not plus verb 1 plus object. I need not phone you, phone, phone. Generally we pronounce this word as phone, but it should not be pronounced as phone. It should be pronounced as phone, phone. I need not phone you. Let us take one more example. I need not meet you. In such a way, you can say number of examples in order to talk about the things which are not necessary to do. Now let us take some other examples such as need not. By taking need not, according to the structure, let us say some examples. I need not talk to you. We need not talk to you. You need not talk to me. They need not talk to you. He doesn't have to talk to you. She doesn't have to talk to you. It doesn't have to talk to you. He need not talk to you. She need not talk to you. It need not talk to you. Suppose if you take the subjects he, she and it, these are singular subjects. Although we use singular subjects such as he, she and it in a sentence, we should not use means you should not add s or es to the verb such as helping verb need not. Okay, he need not talk to you. She need not talk to you. T-A-L-K, talk, not talk. Okay. Here, don't have to or doesn't have to can be used instead of need not. I don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. You don't have to go there. They don't have to go there. He doesn't have to go there. She doesn't have to go there. It doesn't have to go there. Mukesh doesn't have to go there. Anil doesn't have to go there. Shriyans doesn't have to go there. In such a way, you can say number of examples. For good and all, we should use doesn't have to with singular subjects such as he, she and it. Don't have to should be used with the plural subjects such as I, we, you and they. Although I is singular, we need to apply plural rule for the subject I, which is from the first person. Okay. This is the thing that we have to learn regarding need not. In my next session, I shall meet you with some other new topic. Till then, thank you very much.